did this Tuesday. Why is it? It's not supposed to be this way. Lock. There we go. What in the world's going on with the camera? YouTube. That's normal. Alright, let's see. That's odd. But nobody's on anyway, so. Yeah, I got a thumbs up. Good morning, Cassie. I'm a little tired. Well, I'm a lot of tired. What am I? I'm lying. Jeff, morning to ya. And that one phone thing holder over there works the best. I have it here at the store. This other thing freaking always pops out. That's what she said. I don't know what to do with it. I'm tired. Did I ever say I hate Facebook Marketplace? I probably said it 10,000 times. Oh my gosh. Between selling and buying. Oh my gosh, people are just friggin' ignorant. They're just unbelievable people. So, how the story goes. We'll get into the new fish shipment here. Shows like one person on, but there's two of you. I don't understand technology, man. In my Facebook page, I have some crazy lady. Starts off ick. What a poor way to display your fish. Before I put the fish in the tank, I net them out of the bag or I pour them through the net and then I put them in the tank. I have my phone ready and I take a quick pic of these fish and you see the natural color. It's not like a lot of these internet people frickin' are bullshit with their lighting and technology, whatever. It makes them look like they're not real. Or it's enhanced or whatever. But like seeing the natural color of the fish. It gets buggy at times. So I take a picture and then I put them in the tank. This lady went off on my page. And one of my longtime customers, Scott, whatever, like, what are you talking about? And she's going on, these are salties. They're not even saltwater fish. They're cichlids, freshwater. Unbelievable. I do not, Sam Bunda. It faded away too quick. Bundella. Sorry, I do not, and I'm not carrying takes no more. I'm done. Go to RMS, they're probably got the biggest selection of glass tanks. Expensive. And I can't order because I can't meet the minimum order right now. Maybe down the road, once I get moved, settled in here, I could do some pre-orders, but the industry has made it very complicated to be a small store owner. They jack the minimums up so high, it's like, and I can't even, I have still so much inventory, but glass tanks cost a lot, take up a lot of space, and most of the time people don't buy them. I have a 110 gallon extra high over there, Seapora, that's been here, I've had since I think January of this year. 9 months. Going on 9 months roughly. 8-9 months. And it's cheaper than anybody out there, period. But nobody's buying. So, I got a lot of used tanks. 35 gallon cubes, ton of those. I got some leaker ones. Unfortunately, those could be fixed. Or great reptile tanks, and then good ones, and they have 55 gallon tanks. A bunch of those, the 30 breeders. There's some running, but the same person that bought all the ones last time wants all the 30 breeders as well, the ones when they're ready. And 10-gallon tanks, excuse me. But, so yeah, that freaking nut job, Karen, sorry to anybody that's named Karen. I left it up there. I was going to block her, delete her. She thought this was a public, like, forum. So this is my business page. I don't even know where these people come from. Oh my God. Stupid. Getting euthanized. Just saying. So, yeah. That's one thing. But Facebook Marketplace. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like marriage. You gotta have it. Can't be without it. I don't know. So I went and looked. I drove, wasted over 3 hours, hour and 10, hour and 15-minute drive each way to go look at a camper, a fifth wheel, which I was kind of avoiding when I looked around. But my friend says we get it moved. He's got friends or somebody that rides the trails and stuff, and National Rainforest and West Virginia, whatever. And yeah, it's like an apartment. But you know, he came across this one. It was pretty cheap, and they dropped the price. They had it for a month, and listed. And it was a toy hauler, which is a great idea. So it has like a 10-foot back part, like a garage, and it had actually a bed, like a queen bed that was on a track, electronic, that goes all the way up to the ceiling and then lowers down. So you could have a bed back there to sleep. It has a bathroom, shower, all that, and then the queen bedroom, and I think the table turns into bed or the couch or something. So you could easily probably sleep 6 people or more. I don't know, but so what you see on the pictures they post, or what pictures they post or send, is not always what it is in person. Well, the campers? Oh yeah, there's the RV shows right now at the Big Ag Center. I don't even want to go there. They have basically free park, $20 a carload. But I'm not going there to pay $20, and then I don't want to get suckered into buying a new one and be stuck with the payments every month or something I don't want to spend or afford or whatever. So it's ridiculous. But this thing was, when a person keeps saying, "I'm not lying to you, I wouldn't lie to you," and he's a blue collar worker, blah blah blah, all this, you know, trying to relate or whatever, this and that, and it's been sitting there. And this is how I caught him in the lie when he says he's not lying. It doesn't. The batteries are dead, so nothing works. You can't test nothing. One radio don't work, but what does it matter? I can't test anything out. Nothing. Toilets, the electronics, lights. There's nothing. Says a propane tank. One's full. One's probably half full, roundabout. I'm not sure exactly. But everything works like it should. Everybody's common theme I noticed on Marketplace, everybody uses the same terminology, is it works as it should. Okay? Yeah, till you get it home. And then it doesn't work, or leaks, or whatever. So there's like black duct tape on the edge where it comes over top, and then it mounts to the back of like a pickup truck or a dually or something. Yeah, like pulling a rig, like a trailer. Yeah, it was something fishy going on. So his wife's out there, and some other guy he works with, or somebody, I don't know why he's drinking his beer. And we're walking around, and he's gonna go show me where there's a gas pump where you could fill up like your ATVs and your side-by-sides, whatever, which is a cool feature. That looks like it's never been used. He bought this thing used, but he tells me they just used it. And I was inside looking. They said, "Oh yeah, we just took it to Kentucky in July this year." I had to take a picture. I kind of wanted to, but they're kind of standing there, and they would have known they'd been kind of busted probably. I walk around and I see a tent tag. I think it was from like 24. What's going on with my add a sticker? What's all this shit popping up on my feed? Something just that is weird. Um, so I'm like, this thing hasn't moved in over a year, and it kind of smelled. I'm like, it was only 60. He had it down to $6,500 from 9,000 or something. Dropped the price, and my friend's like, that's a good deal if it's solid, whatever, blah blah blah, and it'll suit what I need for now, for a year or two or something. Camp. Uh, but I was like, no freaking way. I said they're full of shit. This thing's a dump. And I mentioned something like, he's like, make me an offer. He wants it out of there. He bought another used one, newer used one, smaller one. But yeah, they're full of shit. Waste of over 3 hours of my time. Oh, people. I'm not religious, but the Ten Commandments need to like come into play in today's world. Where is everybody? Oh, we got 7 people on. Oh, it's hot here. It's humid. So it's kind of early to turn the air on, but damn, I'm gonna be sweating the kudots off in a little bit. People are special. They sure think they are. Good grief, man. I don't know. So I guess keep looking. There's a lot of people selling. There's a crap load of campers for sale. I was about to buy a shed and he talked me out of that, like a barn, and like make it half garage, half cabin. But yeah, he made more sense. I mean, I'm at my camp. I don't have a toilet or nothing. There's no electricity, so yeah, camper's best bet, and maybe get a cargo container, possibly a small one. I don't know. My brain's on too much. All right, got fish. Not a huge order. It's funny. There's a newer guy at the airport. He's been there for a little while, but he thought I had 13 boxes of cichlids, which I haven't did a cichlid order in 6 months, at least, probably. But he thought that was a lot. I'm like, what? So this is not a lot. So I'd assume that I heard on the phone in the office in the front, whatever, someone else coming to pick up fish, 3 boxes. Business is slow. I don't care what anybody says in this business anyway, unless you're building tech centers or something. Construction and contractors and electricians are busy. In data centers. And so, yeah, I shipped in. There's 1 month years ago, kind of good old days. I shipped in 72 boxes in 1 month of just African cichlids alone. That didn't include, community fish and plants and other stuff, but 72 boxes in 1 month was a lot. That's the most I ever shipped in. And I never paying. I was just blown away that I paid $2,400 in shipping to Southwest that month. Hell, if I shipped in that much and what shipping costs now, this cost me over $500 shipping and packing for these 13 boxes. And it's nuts. So if you have, 4 or 5 fish, 6 fish, larger fish, that makes the fish much more pricey. So, yeah, prices are up a little bit. Like a lot of the small stuff used to be like $9.95. It's gonna be like $10.95. you buy more and there'd be a price break or something. But there's Phenocylus, some of them. Got a few. These came in really nice, big. Capilli Regani. I don't go by that Mark's Mini Eye bullshit. I can't stand that name. And I don't know him. I don't know who he is. Oh, I got one dead daffodil though. Um, didn't notice that. It happens, which is pretty good. With that's the only fish that I know that I think we lost. Um, he's put his name on fish, and it doesn't make any sense. I call it Capilli Regina. That's where they're collected at. I actually seen one wild one on my dive in Capilli. Um, but yeah, that's a beautiful Regina. I personally haven't had success breeding them. Not like Transcriptus and other stuff, Malarai spawn, and these guys been more of a challenge to me. I don't know why. Nice yellow, black with the blue highlights. It's a bigger Julia chromis, up to 6 inches. And the daffodils have been around for a while. Can breed like rabbits. I want to sell the arowana. Sorry, I'm gonna toss that daffodil in the toilet. Proper barrel. So those are new. Oh, gotta be Transcriptus. I gotta bring some over. Somebody wants more of those. I like those. When they first came around, I was like, eh. I have some downstairs here and there. Look at that little. I think that's a Lawanda color up. Some of these little males will be for sale. I'm thinking about selling with these little male Lawandas. I got a couple extra. It's a mess in here from unloading all the fish, the boxes. Most of the stuff is over there. We got the Severums. We still have some Tepchos, I think, over there. Not many Electro Blue Acara left. I don't think I have any balls and eyes over there. Anybody want some of those? I can bring the fish over to the shop, bagged for like a pre-sale. Just like if you're going to order, they're going to bag it and ship it. Well, the shipping will be down the street. So, what is the people are supposed to? What is the angel? What angel? Did I miss something? Oh, these? I can't comment. I got that from somebody. Let's go down the hatcheries. Yeah, a customer brought those in. He's trying to sell them to me. Kind of pricey. They bred in this tank. There's a cross between something that is bright, colorful on a book. Yeah, I don't know. It was an accident. A marble angel crossing with a one of those bright colored ones, fluorescent ones. So, yeah, let's get off my ugly mug. It's a mess. I got so much to do. This guy's looking fantastic. All right, small stuff. There's sunshine peacocks, which are good size, like 2 inches. Yellow labs. I do have some at the shop. These are smaller and less. They're like $7.95 instead of $9.95. So those will be at a good price point. Everything's kind of shy. Got Electro Blue Alley, the original, Cyanochromis frari, Sunshine Peacocks, and Lawanda Peacocks. There's young Christie Eyes, which are awesome. A Predatorial Hat, Nagara Flametails. And then these are supposed to be large Christie Eyes, males and females, but that might be hard. Down there, some young, they're on the other side of the tank, Lawandas and Mori Eyes. This tank got really dirty. Look at those Z-Rocks with those blades. So there's more Cories, more glow touchers and barbs, whatever. It's a mess. Now they're gonna swim to the other side. Who say fish are stupid? Try to get it. Why is this thing popping up on my phone? Oh, bushy nose. Now they went to the other side, bastards. The Gar Flametail is always one of my favorites. I like how the Christie Eyes school. Those are predatorial. They will eat anything they fit in their mouth. That's why they're with bigger fish. If I stuck them with those yellow labs, they'd try eating them. Facts. I used to breed them quite a bit. There's some morays and Lawandas down there. Then my own fish. I have a Kapampa female holding in this tank and a Kapampa in the other one. These actually spawn. There's a little baby right there, an older baby. I need a full batch of nice Samazis. Kagomas, I'm considering selling this breeding colony. Look at all the babies in there. That male's a little roughed up, but it's a huge colony. The dominant male's right there. These are F2s, beautiful fish. Good breeders. But I'm not giving them away. So I took 2 big albino morays that were nice. They were in a tank over here. So I wanted to open up another tank, stuck them with the bigger ones next door. Next day, one of them was dead. It was probably a male. I think it was a male and a female. They killed the other male. You can't see. There's no light. There's it's supposed to be medium yellow labs. Those are not that medium. That kind of sucks. And Xerox and Wabi, small ones. This is the other Kagomas. I don't need 2. Look at the little babies. I don't need 2 breeding colonies of Kagomas. Mobas. I think I had a female holding, but she's hiding in the back. Mazwas are breeding really well. I got babies ready. I think I have some 2.5 inchers at the store still for sale. That's Big Daddy-O. Monster. Smazzies. Nope. Used to have them breeding pretty good. Yeah, I think that's it. So, our Katumbas, which never hardly ever breed. Look at the Nagara. Lawandas always come in a little rough around the edges. Sunshines look good. They always a little frayed up, but they'll heal up good. Only 6 people. Where's everybody this morning? So I love that guy. The other one's high. This guy stays back there. I wish they spawned. This Jeffreyum. Good looking fish. The fins on that. He's a beast. They get huge, I guess. So yeah, I got a lot of work to hatcheries. I need to work on the S2. I got the hose. I start filling. I gotta change more water. Never ends, man. Never ends. Lots of work. Lots of work. Lots of work. Sorry. Woohoo! Going through the basement. Yep. Oscars are getting big, and the peacock bass, which I want to put in the 450. I want to try to get the 450 gallon over next weekend. Let's see. There's a Kapampa hole in there. The Katumbas. Look at that beauty. Just breed, you guys. Come on. Get with it. My F1 Merganized. Then the light's on, they're hiding. 4 or 5 inches. I gotta get those in a bigger tank. The massive Nangus. Look at this. Beast. Beast. Those smaller ones were like actually babies. They haven't been breeding. I don't know, they go through phases, man. Tramps, I seen them spawn, but she didn't hold. Look at that male. Gorgeous fish. But brutal on the females. The Gramodes, my male's getting pretty dang on old. But they're wanting to spawn. The tube's down. The female wants to spawn. There's still a couple babies in there. I pulled some babies. Chocolate cichlids are going to be going to a 350 gallon tank near future. This is H1 we're in now. Revescent. This fish I can't hardly find anymore. The geared side, love that fish. Jake, bird guy, odds and ends, little stuff. There's a little Gramodes. OBs. Look at the color in these little bitty Nagaras. See this red algae? Freaking despise of it. It is a pain in the ass. Monster. Mapanga red. More like gold. Travase. That thing's amazing. Walterite, which I have to bag up these for a customer. So I gotta get to that. Ripsaw is doing good, liking his new big tank. And all the other stuff. So much work. So much work, so much work. I'm not gonna go upstairs to the morning, Terry. I'm not going to the dojo this time. You guys know what the wall tank looks. Howie me. Whoop. Daddy, what are you doing? Quick talk here. We got 27 minutes almost. Man, I'm kind of wore out. Energy drink needs to kick in. So, all right, here's the deal on all the new fish that came in. It's not majority, almost the only thing over there is really the yellow labs. I did get one like a albino peacock, but it's got something by its tail. So we're treating it. Hopefully by next weekend, it's gone and it's ready to sail. It looks like a albino sunshine. It was a random one in a box. So it's good looking fish, big, nice peacock, but gotta get that little nudge out of it or something that's with it. But the yellow, I have like 20 yellow labs over there, small ones. Anything else needs to be kind of basically ordered, and I will bag it and bring it over, and then you come and buy it, pick it up. Now, anybody knows that's dealing like marketplace. If you don't show, I'm gonna be highly pissed off, and your name is pretty much mud. Maybe I'll ban you. You better have a damn good excuse. My time is valuable. I get a billion things every freaking day to deal with, need to do, and I don't need to waste time bagging stuff and bringing it over, and then somebody doesn't pick it up. Then we have to turn around. I have to bring it back, activate it, and put it back in the tank. Put stress on me and that fish. And I don't want to do like a prepayment. I have PayPal. I don't do Venmo and all that bullshit. F all that crap. I don't like any of it. I don't want nothing to do with it anymore. I can't wait to unplug, to be honest with you. I can't wait to unplug from all this shit eventually. We don't have no choice, or it's going to be embedded in your freaking neck. And I ain't having that. But, so all the like adult peacocks and hap types, I don't really, not haps anymore, but the electric blues, alleys, what else is in there? The big Z-Rocks, they're $75 or $60. $75 is with credit card plus tax, or $60 cash plus tax. If you save 15 bucks, that's a good chunk of money by paying cash. So if you want it, message me. Probably best to email me, somethingfishyinc@gmail.com. Make sure you do it right away. I'm making a run over there about 10:30. I have to bag some small peacocks up for someone that's coming in. They're not around here exactly, but they're driving in, and I know he's coming because he's bought stuff a number of times. He's been waiting for some of these fish. So that's one bag of fish I'll be having bagged and ready. So um, let me see. Let's see. You got large electric blue alleys. I'm talking like 4 inches, roundabout 3.5 to 5 inches. Fish. Males, 75, $60. Females, $25. And that includes the peacocks. You got sunshine peacocks, Lawanda peacocks, and Nagara flametails. Lawandas I gotta look at good. Sometimes those need a few days to um, get their fins back to somewhat normal because they that's one peacock that always beats each other up in the bag. So they're in a big pillow bag, one full box. There's like 6 or 8 males in a box or something. Maybe 4, 5, 6. These were like 6 males and a couple females, and the males obviously are going at it the whole time they're in the box in the bag. So they usually come in kind of frayed up. Other than that, I mean, salt treat them, and they're usually pretty good in a week or so. Some take a little longer, but that's fine. I brought dividers from over there to divide some of these 10 gallons. I got to shuffle some things around, so there'll be males up here. That's how they're going to be displayed. And you buy a male, I bring another nice male up, and as we go. Same with the babies, young stuff. So, good morning, stranger. I'm pretty good. Tired. Still too early to tell. Same fish poop every day. Getting old and grumpy still. So most of the small stuff is like $10.95. So that's like sunshine peacocks, Z-Rocks, Moriais. These are all 1.5 inches. Some are like 2 inches. So it's good size. The yellow labs, the small ones are $7.95. They came in smaller. It costs a little less. They're a nice size. Good starter cichlid, African cichlid, and they always look good in a display tank, in a cichlid tank. Like a yellow tang, and nowhere costs what a yellow tang costs now. What else I got down there? There's some other stuff I thought I ordered, but I didn't get. So the small Christie eyes, those are $10.95. Those should actually be a little bit more. Those cost the little Christie eyes, whatever, more like 2 inches. The big Christie eyes were the same price as buying all the other big peacocks and haps, but they're on the smaller side and not really colorful. There's a couple bigger ones, which most likely males. I feel like I should probably lower the price a little bit, but I paid the same, so it kind of sucks. But I might do a little bit better on those. But in general, all the large stuff is 75, 60, 75 credit card, 60 cash. Females, $25. I have a customer that's been bugging me for the Christie eyes. He might buy all the large Christie eyes, or he might turn around and just get the small ones. I don't know. Hopefully, he just buys the big ones. I don't know. I have one big female that's bigger than the ones that came in. She's like huge over there in that 10 gallon. So we'll see what happens. Keith, I don't think he does social media and stuff and YouTube. I don't know. He's an older guy. Doesn't get into this technology stuff much. Yeah, small stuff. There's already some phenocylus over there. South American stuff, Severums, all that. Hey, good morning, Dale. But I'm going to take some of the Gambi transcriptus. I don't know who wants them. I know Anthony's like, hey, you got to bring some of those over. The guy bought a couple, wants more. And so I don't know if you're on here or not, or you come back and look. I will. We have a little room and some tank. We got some wiggle room and some empty 10 gallons. But we drained more tanks, more 35s this past week. So it's getting down to the wire in the fish room. Stuff is almost, a lot less tanks. So that's one thing. Those 35-gallon cubes, good fish room tanks, whatever. 10 of them for $500. They're 20 by 20 by 20. I need to start getting rid of those a lot. Someone come buy all the tanks. There's some 55s. There's some leaker tanks, 10s. I can make you a deal on all the empty tanks. You come in, bring me a big wad of cash, and we'll talk. But I won't be there most of the day. I'll be there for the first maybe hour. I got a bag up, which I have to get downstairs. I got tons of. I need to work on the store here, and I need to do hatchery work. There's a ton of water changes. Kind of behind on some things, and filter maintenance. Just it never ends. So 250 something tanks running down there. So, yep. If you want anything, email me at somethingfishyinc@gmail.com and make it right away. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth to the shop like for unless you're spending $100 or something each time. I guess I'll keep going back. But for like, I want to buy one $10.95 fish. Well, I need more. Give me a couple hours try to get more sales. And then pre-bagged, I'll put your name on the bag. They'll be ready and ready for pickup. We're not putting them in tanks over there, so you have to come and pick up the fish. So that's it. Up till like 4:30. Not 5 o'clock at close. Can't stand that when people come in 5 minutes. We're closed 5 till 5 basically. We close at 5, but say 5 till 5. Lock the door. No more people. They'll come in the last minute. Unless you're dropping $1,000, then I'll stick around and I'll come by. Take all my stuff and get it out and out. Done. Good. Buy the 375 gallon. That'd be nice. Or the bi-level. Or the cylinder tank. The counter. The shelves. All the product. Buy everything. Somebody come in with a checkbook. So I'm done. But yeah. So shoot me an email if there's any of the new fish that are in, fish that you want. You need to let me know as soon as possible. Earliest the best, because I'm doing a run. I normally pick up something to eat. We try to eat lunch, more like brunch, before lunch. Because a lot of times it gets busy on Saturdays and don't have time to always eat. So I gotta go pick up food, and I'll have one bag of fish ready for one customer for sure, and then any other sales pop up. If not, take orders and I can bring them, drop them off Monday at opening. I know I gotta get tires on my van. There's a few things that need to be done. I don't think I have maintenance so far. I gotta go break down somebody's tank. I have to go get another. I'm gonna have another custom acrylic tank. It's my tank at a friend's office that I want to sell. Need the money. It's a beautiful tank, 90 gallons roughly. It's a flatback hex with the built-in filter system in it. Custom acrylic stand. Can't be to buy that thing new is like $3,000 or more, and probably like $4,000 now. But I've been wanting to get like $1,500 for it. I got the other one I got in. It's like 70 gallons maybe, 75, 70 gallons with a wet dry. I'd take $500. It needs cleaned up. It was running. Couldn't hardly see. It was a long-time customer. Had a heart attack, triple bypass. Can't, unable to maintain the tank anymore. So I went and picked that up a week or so ago. So that's another setup needs to go. The 110, that new setup needs to go. So people come in, buy. I got one pallet rack over there, a set. I think I would sell for $150. And this is like not crap at like Home Depot and Lowe's sells. It's like the heavy duty. Each beam is like holds 3,000 pounds per beam. Obviously hold a lot of water in tanks. So I got one set. The uprights are 8 foot on each end, and then 6 beams. So 3 shelves. So for a garage or fish tanks or whatever or something, whatever you want to put on it. So that's that. Probably have more of those available in the near future. Other than that, I think that's it. Updates, and I need to go. Got 40 minutes. So, all right, I got 10 people on. Yay! 3 thumbs up. Got 3 thumbs around. All right, I guess that's it. I should be back Tuesday morning, either there or over here. Probably over there. So, I mean, it's kind of like, well, there's more empty tanks. So, product, cheap as can be. Bring the cash. I don't know if I mentioned this. We're going to start charging 20% more with credit card. So, people don't read signs, they don't listen, they don't pay attention, whatever. Just signs are everywhere. So all these clearance sales are 30, 40, 50, 60% off, whatever. If you're paying credit card, it's going to be 20% more. So, yeah. So if it's 40% off, it's going to be 20% off. I gotta explain that to the guys over there and the registers and stuff. So, yeah. It's gonna. So if it's 50% off, it's gonna be 30% off. That's how I gotta explain that to him over there on the register. So yeah, because I have to wait for the money. It costs me money with credit card, so need that cash ordered up. Other than that, I think that's it. I want the arowana dollars sold. Hate to get rid of them. I had these dollars for like 15 years, but I want to do something different with the tanks. The 450, I want to put small fish, those small Bino Oscars and the Cabrera bass, chocolate cichlids, sabrums. No more arowanas. I don't want no more arowanas. I'm done. He's a beast. He had morning Vaughn. He had crawdad, crayfish, and worms and wafers yesterday. So he ate good yesterday. And the dollars always eat everything. Freaking like piranha. Aggressive eaters. But yep, if somebody's got a tank that's at least like 300 gallons or something, or like that 240 or 4 foot by 4 foot, at least a 3 foot wide tank, maybe 30 inches, but 3 foot wide preferably. That's like 340 gallons. The tank itself is like 320. Filter. Well, I used to have a wet dry on there, so I added more gallons technically. Now it's an FX on there, so it's more like probably 330 gallons. I don't know. It's 6 foot by 3 foot by 28 tall. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna use it as a grow out tank. Just put lots, like I used to, put like baby cichlids, throw just tons of young stuffs, sabrums, Africans, and get them up to medium size, and then take them out and sell them. So, all right, I gotta go. Keep saying that. I got tons to do. Go back, watch the show about the new fish we got in. If you want to buy any, email me your order, what you want, questions. I'll do my best to answer as quick as I can, as fast as I can, and I'll pre-bag, have the fish ready for pickup. So, all right, I should be back Tuesday morning, probably before noon. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. Our weather up here, we went, was it last week? It turned to fall. Like, we're like in above normal temperatures, 90s, whatever, all this, hardly any rain. Then all of a sudden, thumbs up. And then all of a sudden, we turned to fall. I was actually raking some leaves yesterday from the back door when I got home last night. I'm like, what the frick? Jeez, oh man. It got crazy. It got cold, upper 40s at night, some nights. Jeez. So, anywho, Mother Nature wins, as always. All right, y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you. I'm out. Like, subscribe, share, whatever. Hit that stupid bell. Whatever they say. I don't know. Nothing fancy here. I gotta go. Bye.